What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. All right, so welcome back to another Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, and we're gonna be getting down to the table. We're gonna be getting down to the bench, and I got another great game to talk to you about for kids and Halloween. So why don't we put on our scary masks, get our candy, and get ready. And here we are, back at the bench, out on this beautiful day. Well, beautiful enough. See, I'm wearing the old hoodie, all ready for this cold, chilly weather. Actually, it's not that bad here in New York. It's in the low to mid 50s, some wind. It's all right, you know. If I was walking around in the sun, I probably wouldn't even need this, but I knew I was going to be sitting still, well, more or less still, as still as I sit, that is, here in the shade, so I thought this was the way to go. And hey, what do you know, Spider-Man? Nice. Anyway, we're not here to talk about what I'm wearing. We're not here to talk about what's on what I'm wearing. We're here to talk about Halloween games for kids. And this is a third part. Might be a fourth. Could be a fifth. We got enough time for it. But anyway, we're on part 3. And this game I'm bringing you now, this is another dice game, and this is also a dice game by Steve Jackson Games. Now, we spoke about them recently 2 Tuesdays ago. They were the first pick for good games for kids on Halloween with their zombie dice. Well, now there's another game for this list that they have that I really think is perfect. Perfect for kids, and especially around Halloween time. And that game? Chupacabra. Survive the night. Alright, so Chupacabra Survive the Night. Now this is a dice game. It's only dice, that's it. There's no cards, there's no pads, there's no pencils, just dice. That makes it easy enough. I know it comes in at least 2 different forms. Forms, is that the right word for it? Not even a variation, it's the same game. You can either buy it in the travel case, which is what I have, or there's a box set of it that you can buy. Either way, I mean, I like the travel one, you know, kind of just like I did with the zombie dice. But, so the game is about, well, chupacabras. If you don't know what a chupacabra is, well, first of all, you don't know what a chupacabra is. Why? It's been very popular the last 20 years or so in cryptozoology and outside of cryptozoology. Chupacabra basically means goat sucker, and these are cryptids that seem to have appeared in the 1970s from Puerto Rico and have since made their way into Mexico and Southern American states, allegedly. Nobody knows exactly what the Chupacabra is, what they are, and different people that see them will give you different descriptions. However, there is a very interesting video that was taken from a police dash cam about 10 years ago. I think it was about 2008 or so, out in the Midwest, maybe it was Texas, that shows something very weird. On a side note, me personally, I think it looks exactly like a thylacine, a Tasmanian tiger. They went extinct back in 1936. I want to say the last one died in captivity that was known to exist. I think that died in New Zealand or Australia. But anyway, the footage from that cop cam to me looks pretty much exactly like a thylacine. How they survived the extinction is another question. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about conspiracies. We're here to talk about a cryptid, one very particular cryptid, the Chupacabra. So as I said, this is a dice game. It's only dice. It plays up to 4 players, 2 to 4 players. You can't play this solo. When I explain the game, you'll understand why. You can't play the game solo, 2 to 4 players. And you're going to use all the dice that are in this box or container, depending on how you buy it. You're going to divide the dice up evenly between all the players. And the player that is going to win is the one that gets all the dice from the other players. Now, how you're going to do that is you're going to be rolling the dice. Now, everyone rolls the dice at once. Now, this is really exciting because it really tears away player downtime. You know what I mean? In between your turn and the other player's turn, you're just sitting there sometimes, waiting your turn. Like, am I going yet? Is it my turn yet? Oh, come on, man. I'm just bored. totally eliminates that because everyone is rolling at the same time. Chaos! Chaos, you say? No, not quite. No, it is controlled. And the way they do that is you pick the first player, and that's the first player that will resolve their dice rolls. So you're going to roll these dice. Now, these dice are a little kitschy in the sense that they glow in the dark. And I'll admit up front that special glow-in-the-dark paint chips a little easily. But the whole thing of playing in the dark is kitschy. I can't think of another word for it. That's exactly what I need to break open my thesaurus. It is a little kitschy. I've never once played the game in the dark. They glow in the dark, the dice. Okay, that's nice. But the dice sides have red eyes, which symbolize the Chupacabra. There's also a chicken, 2 chickens, a goat, and a bull. Now, the way that this whole game plays out is, like I said, everyone's going to roll their dice at once, and the first player gets to resolve. So the first player is going to, all the players are going to divide their dice up. You're going to take all the Chupacabras separate, you're going to put all the chickens together, you're going to put all the goats together, and all the cows, bovines together, bulls, whatever they are. And then the first player is going to select whatever, if any, Chupacabras he or she rolled, you're going to use them to start decimating the other players. Yeah, because your Chupacabras come out at night, and they come out hungry, and they want to eat. They want to eat what the other players have. It's a very easy system. One Chupacabra can take out up to 2 chickens. Or one Chupacabra can take 1 goat. And if they team up, 2 Chupacabra, 2 can take out 1 cow. So this is the system you're going to use, and you have to use all of it at once. What I mean is, if you're going after the chickens, then you have to have enough Chupacabra to take out all the chickens. You got to take out whole herds at a time. This game is very basic. I'm going to say that up front too. I'm going to be honest with you. There's no strategy whatsoever that I can find in this game. Me, Alex, Ryan, Anthony, none of us can find any strategy in this game. It's literally just rolling the dice and picking the best results that you can with that roll of the dice. Now, sometimes you're going to miss what the best possibility is, that you can use this dice to grab these, whatever, but that's kind of rare. Maybe the first couple of games, or if you're just playing very fast and you're very excited about this filler game, that might happen. There's no strategy in this game, but it's still fun. Every time I put the game down, we all have fun with it, no matter where I bring it. People that have never played the game before, they have fun with it. That's what matters. That's all that matters in a game. You can talk about strategy and how deep it is and how complicated it is till the cows come home. I don't know what time that is. I've never been on a farm. But you can talk about till the cows come home, and it's not going to change a thing. Fun is fun, and this game is fun. Fun, fun, fun. There's a special thing about this game that makes it even more fun. Yeah, Chupacabra Loco. Or as me and the guys call it, just for short, Choco Loco. So if you're down to 3 dice or less, and any or all of those 1, 2, or 3 dice you have left rolls a Chupacabra, you can use that Chupacabra to take out an entire herd. Yes, an entire herd. If your friend rolled 6 cows and you rolled 1 Chupacabra with your one and only die, that Chupacabra is going Choco Loco. And he's going to be able to take out that entire herd of cow. Yeah, it makes the game very interesting. I've actually won the game because of that, come back from the very end. But what you're doing is, when you're sending a Chupacabra out to go eat these animals, you're claiming the dice, and that becomes part of your dice pool, so you're able to roll more and more dice until finally you have them all and you win the game. This is a great filler game. This is a fantastically fun filler game. I don't think I've played a game that lasted more than 15 minutes, no matter how many players I have, whether it's 2 of us or 4 of us. I don't think a game has ever lasted more than 15 minutes, which makes this perfect time for a filler game. You know, you're not going to make a whole day about this. You're going to make a whole day about something epic, like Eldritch Horror or Imperial Assault, you know? But during setup time, maybe you take a break in between the game for people to get some lunch or something, this makes a really good diversion. And as far as Halloween games go, I'm telling you, this is a great game for Halloween with kids. I mean, adults are going to like it too. I'm an adult. I like it. 20-Sided Warriors are all adults. Well, we're all adults to one degree or another. Chronologically speaking, anyway. So it's a great game, and it deserves to be put on this list. And if you're looking for a good, fun game that your kids can play on Halloween that's going to have that feel, that Halloween feel of monsters and mayhem, Chupacabra, Survive the Night is the way you're probably going to want to go. All right, thank you for taking a few minutes and let me talk to you and check out what I have to say. I want to thank everyone for following us on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course, thank you so much for following us, for subscribing, for liking, commenting, and sharing our YouTube videos. That's the greatest compliment. Thank you so much. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Picture presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.